I'm calling it now. Inter Milan will lose 3-1 to Arsenal at the San Siro. Now, I know that's a very confident score prediction, but I've got my reasons. But before I dive in any further, thank you so much for tuning in to our previous videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Helps out the channel a lot. Get us in the algorithm. Let's get this video to, let me not be greedy, 20 likes. I think we could do 20 likes.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Yeah, but I feel like we got to get some revenge on Inter Milan. Last season we lost 1-0. It was a penalty conceded by Mikel Merino. Obviously, it was an accidental handball, but obviously VAR said penalty.
Yeah.
And I don't think Inter Milan have been the same since they've lost Inzaghi as their head coach, who's now obviously gone in another direction. And yeah, I feel like Arsenal in the Champions League were probably, the best team in the champs right now.
Yeah.
And also, before anyone comes at me, no, I know we haven't won it. I'm just saying right now, this season, Arsenal are looking a bit.
We're at the top.
Yeah, we're at the top of the table. We beat Bayern Munich, big test. We've beaten the likes of Club Brugge as well. And yeah, we're sitting on top of the table. So I feel like Arsenal are very, very good in terms of Champions League. I feel like we've got huge squad depth. And we have players like Martinelli who excel in Champions League. I don't want to remind myself about Martinelli's miss yesterday, because that was absolutely horrendous when we played Nottingham Forest. But yeah, just look at this interesting stat I've got. So in the last 3 years, which you can see on the screen, Arsenal have not haven't won a game at Nottingham Forest in those 3 years. So I don't know if it's like a curse or what, but how crazy is that stat?
I told you, don't overlook them, especially when they're playing at home.
Yeah, no, I thought we'd beat them because obviously, they've been going through a bit of politics, turmoil and stuff
rough
behind the
patches,
scenes.
yeah.
But yeah, we end up dropping points. But I feel like Champions League, I feel like our competition this year, well, all competitions really, we're the top of everything. Even though we dropped points yesterday, it's looking very promising. What's your thoughts on Arsenal and Champions League?
I think we're in a good position to kind of go forward and beat Inter Milan, but I think I don't know. The thing is, I love my club, but I think, with the pressure of being on top of the table across multiple competitions, especially in the Champions League, given it this time,
Yeah,
it just adds that kind of background pressure. And I don't know if I've seen enough from my team when it comes to that kind of pressure to just push forward and kind of like block out the noise. I mean, something like even yesterday playing against Forest, and look, I know they're not an easy side to beat at home, but at the same time, we are top of the league. We do have the squad depth. We do have a better squad than them,
yeah.
that kind of thing. And we just didn't go and finish off the job. And if we didn't do it at Forest, I mean, as much kind of controversy that's going around at Inter Milan at the moment, do I feel as though they do it at the San Siro? I don't know. I'd love to say yes, but I just don't know.
I think we're going to do a job on Inter Milan, I'll be honest. I know that they're very defensive as a league. And that's something that Arsenal really struggle with when teams sit, doing the two banks of four, that low block formation. But I feel like Arsenal would, because of the players that they have that play in the Champions League, and again, we're playing against a non-Prem team, I don't think they can sustain that low block as well as Premier League teams do, because I don't feel like we struggle to score in the Champions League. We don't. We don't actually struggle to score in Champions League. We struggle to score in the Premier League. But again, because the league is so different, the players are so different, the approach is different compared to Champions League as well. So I feel like we can definitely go out there and do a job on Inter Milan.
I hope so.
And I feel like the players that we have in form in Champions League, are fit, healthy, and obviously, can penetrate Inter Milan's defence. Inter Milan do have a good set of defenders like Bastoni, Dumfries, even Barella, central midfield. And then you've got Antonio DiMarco.
What a player.
But I feel like with Arsenal, the way we play, I feel like we can definitely break them down.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that we take opportunities early and score, because that's why I'm having the end result as 3-1. If Arsenal take the opportunities and score, then we can walk away with that that scoreline. Because yesterday against Nottingham Forest, we didn't take opportunities. And even though we're calling VAR for the handball and whatnot, it shouldn't have even got to that where we're,
relying on
begging
VAR
for scraps. That's what we're doing. We're begging for scraps because we can't finish our chances. So when it is a VAR moment, obviously I still believe it's a penalty, but it's like, we would have won if we had the penalty. But no, we should have won when we had the opportunities in front of goal, and we should have buried them.
It's kind of like a couple of seasons ago when we just sit there and say, "Oh, what if Saliba didn't get injured? What if Rob Holding didn't give that pen away to Williamson back at all them years ago?" We can't be sitting on what ifs.
Yeah, exactly.
What if this happened? Champions don't do that. You
Listen,
know,
I've seen Arsenal at their best when I was young. Yeah, when we were undefeated, we won the Prems. I don't feel like there's any excuse to drop points against a side you know you're better than, man. You know you've spent more money. You know you've got world class players, quality players. There's no excuse. And on top of that, it's showing that we're not winning any trophies or any silverware, and everything's just going to waste. The money's going to waste. The players that we're bringing are going to waste because at the end of the day, I mean, there was even a comparison between Saliba and Gabriel and other defenders, centre back partnerships around the world. And Saliba made a very, very valid statement. He said, I could be the best player on the earth. Me and Gabriel could be the best duo on earth when it comes to football. But it does not mean nothing if we walk away with no
no, yeah,
silverware.
with no trophies.
Because nobody remembers teams that finish second. Nobody remembers teams that don't have cups. Nobody's going to remember centre back partnerships that didn't win any silverware.
If anything, they only remember you because you don't have those,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you become a laughing stock.
We're remembered right now in the last 3 seasons as bottle jobs, not as we pushed Man City, we pushed Liverpool. I don't remember for that. Nobody remembers second place. We need to win. This is the season where we have a solid squad, solid manager, solid team. We need to do it. But yeah,
We're playing really well, squad depth, that kind of thing.
yeah, definitely. But
So-
yeah, let's go through the team sheet and just I've also obviously given my scoreline. But my team sheet, I'm gonna do a lot of changes because I feel like we have 9 games this month, and I feel like a lot of players need to be rested. So I'm gonna go with goalkeeper. I'm gonna go with David Raya.
I agree.
Right back, I'm gonna say Ben White again.
Yep.
He's not been playing as much. Obviously, the last 2 games been playing, but I'm gonna say Ben White right back. I'm gonna say right centre back Saliba. Left centre back is gonna be Gabriel. Left back, I'm gonna go with Calafiori actually.
Is he back?
I mean, not Calafiori, sorry, Lewis Skelly. So I'm saying Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly left back. See, I miss him so much. I'm saying his name, he's not available. Lewis Skelly left back. I feel like when he starts, he's a lot better than when he comes on. So, and I feel like Timber, he did struggle a little bit against Nottingham Forest. So I'm going to say Lewis Skelly left back. Central midfielders, I'm going to go with Marino. And I'm going to go with Rice. Right wing, I'm going to go with Madueke. 10, I'm going to go with Eze. Left wing, Martinelli. And up front, I'm going to be ambitious with this one. I have it. I want him to start. I want him to play. I feel like there's unfinished business that he had at San Siro last year, and he needs to come on and show his worth, get back in his form before he got injured. And yeah, what do you think?
I think Timber is going to be at left back again. Sorry, as much as he has had a shaky past couple of games. I think I'm going to go for the midfield. I'm going to stick with the traditional Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi. Yep. For right wing, I'm going to go with Saka because I feel as though he was rested against Forest for that particular reason for Tuesday's game. I'm going to stick with VG14 up front. I'd imagine that Havertz will come on probably half time or maybe 50th minute, something like that, 55th minute. So a bit earlier than usual since he's been back. And I'm going to go with Martinelli for the left wing. What do I predict the score will be? I'm going to go for a 1-0. I know they're going to play low block. We're going to get 1-0. I'm going to say goal scorer, Saka.
Do you know what? That probably seems more realistic than my scoreline. I'm being ambitious. I'm saying 3-1. My goal scorers are going to be Havertz. My goal scorer is going to be Marino. And I'm going to say Deckers. I'm going to say they're going to give a consolation goal.
From?
And I'm going to say Marcus Thuram.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus Thuram, yeah. He's a good player, I like him.
But
yeah, I feel like it'll be a tough battle.
If
we score early, trust me, we'll win 3-1 or 3-0 or whatever. I think we'll get more than 1 goal. Definitely. If we do this whole, let's play reserve, let's play for a draw, then yeah, it's just, we just need to keep these wins going on because we're a big club. We shouldn't be playing for draws.
And it's crucial stages as well now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, crucial stages.
It doesn't mean that because we're top of the table that the team below us, whether it's Bayern or Barcelona or whoever it is, can't catch up. And, we need to be ambitious.
Yeah.
Oh, people will be like, oh, you finished second, you still qualify. No. We want to finish top.
We'll set the tempo for the rest of the teams and let them know that we mean business, whether we're playing home or away. And going to the San Siro is not easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. As we've seen before. But
very defensive league.
Yeah. But can we do the job? I believe that we can. Are we going to do it?
That's another
again,
question.
that remains the question for Tuesday evening. So yeah, it's going to be a big one.
It
It's
is,
going to be
man.
a big one.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you know your let us know your comments below about what you think the scoreline might be.
The watch along.
Yeah,
Tune
also
in.
tune in on the day of the game because we'll be doing a watch along live, which is new to the channel now. We did our first one against Nottingham Forest, very successful.
And we
Thank you all
appreciate. Yeah, thank
those,
you for those people who joined.
and even people that are still viewing it now. We appreciate you as well. So yeah, we'll see you then.